Behind the Globe, the unofficial podcast for Universal Studios Florida, with your host, Jamie Sims.
Hello everyone, welcome to Behind the Globe, and I'm your host Jamie Sims. Welcome to today's show. Basically, we're going to have an introduction show today about talking about what we're planning on doing with Behind the Globe and what we hope to achieve to do with it. So let's begin. Firstly, I'm just going to give a quick intro about what Behind the Globe is. Behind the Globe is an unofficial podcast which talks about the Universal Orlando Resort, but we also talk about the two parks within it, which include Universal Studios Florida and Islands of Adventure. We also discuss city walkers and the hotels as well, which are located on site. After talking about the two theme parks in two dedicated shows, we're going to have in each single podcast which talks about the main attraction. We're also going to include video on this so you, the guest, and the viewer can see what you're riding, and also in the descriptions we'll talk about the summary, the history, etc. So we hope you enjoy this segment. Another segment that we are going to have on the podcast is Trip Talk. This is basically when we get guests onto the show and they talk about their experiences at the Universal Orlando Resort. Hopefully, if we can achieve it, we would like to get some staff and executives on the show to talk about Universal. This is a major doubt, but we can also try for the show because this is the way we want to go with it, just to get a bit more knowledge of the parks and what they do. So we'll hopefully do that within the coming weeks. We're just hitting 1:45 and I think I'm going to wrap it up for the first ever edition of Behind the Globe. I just wanted to say thank you to Joe also for creating my introduction. Much appreciated, Joe. And I wanted to give a thank you to the other podcasters which inspired me into becoming a podcaster. So I'm going to wrap it up. I'm Jamie and live the adventure.